Love 99.5 FM.
Hallelujah, it's morning.
Good morning. It's a wonderful brand new day. Good morning.
Welcome to 99.5 Love FM.
I've done all these amazing things, gotten all these amazing opportunities.
All right, so good morning to you one more time, and thank you very much for your time. It's some 20 minutes to 8, and we're here one more time. Today I said we have a number of interviews coming up your way. I mentioned that if you have any teenage child and the child is interested in studying abroad, or you would want your child to study abroad, well, there is an organization that is helping young ones genuinely, legitimately get to the UK, Canada, or the USA to go study. So stay tuned for that conversation as well. We would also have some representatives from, MTN pass through as well for a conversation. They have an AGM coming up. They'll be telling us much more as to how to be a part of that, event. But for now, well, our period poverty campaign is on. Come Sunday, it will be the 28th of May, and the world would observe or celebrate or commemorate the Menstrual Hygiene Day. Over the years, we know that some, young ones find it very difficult to have access to sanitary pads that would enable them feel comfortable during that time of the month, sanitary pads that would make them, flow well without soiling themselves. So when last year some woman called and told us about the fact that there are some pupils some children in her school within the Oforukrom constituency who fold newspapers and use it as sanitary pads, we were taken aback, we were disturbed, we were worried. I recall vividly that very day when she called and she told us about it. I just asked people to come to our aid to support us so we can reach out to the girls in that school. During this show, when people were calling, we also had other people call us to tell us about the same situation or even worse situations in their schools. So last year, through your kind gesture by donating and contributing to that worthy cause, we were able to go to several schools. Some of the schools we didn't even plan to go there, but we went there, we gave them sanitary pads. At our same girls, our same Islamic girls, they were so excited that they even composed a song for us. It is a very beautiful song, and I listened to it once and wow. So this year we decided to choose this day, the Menstrual Hygiene Day, to go out there to Amasia Central, to Jacobu, to donate sanitary pads. I don't know what got into us. Our vision and our aim is so big. We targeted 100 boxes of sanitary pads. 100 boxes of sanitary pads, roughly is estimated to cost about 40,000 Ghana cedis. So we decided to come on radio again to call on people like you, for you to be benevolent to our cause, for you to be, supportive to our cause, so we can go out there and reach out to these young ones. For your information, we're not just going to Amasia Central, but that is our main focus for the campaign for this year. Next year we'll go to a different place. But when we return from Amasia Central, we'll go to other places. So we'll be telling you what we've been able to do so far. Eugene will be joining me later. But for now, I remember 2 days ago, myself and Leo were having a conversation in the studios, and I threw a challenge and said, listen, and Mrs. Andrews was with us at the time, and I said that, listen, when it comes to women affairs, women seem to be their own enemies, and I'm choosing my words carefully, so please don't come and misquote me. I said women seem to be their own enemies. So anything that would make women support other women or other females so they can achieve or do better, hardly will you have women, come to their aid. I remember when we spoke to Ifia. Now, Ifia is a girl, if you haven't heard the story, she is a girl who is now 19 years old. But when she was 12 years old, she had to relocate to Techiman to live with her auntie. It was due to the fact that her mother was sick. So she lived with her auntie in Techiman, started menstruating at the age of 13, went to school, and unfortunately she soiled herself in school due to menstruation. She goes home, and then she talks to the auntie, and the auntie says, "Oh, my mename." So the auntie could care less. She didn't bother. She's a woman who menstruates or has menstruated before, so she'd appreciate what Ifia was going through. She didn't bother. Ifia told us on radio when she joined us in the studios that already she ate from homes of her friends. So when she saw herself in school, she saw herself again. A man saw her because she was using T-roll. A man saw her and said, "Listen, if you would be my girlfriend, I would support you with sanitary pads." So she started sleeping with this man at the age of 13. She gets pregnant at the age of 14, goes to the hospital for antenatal care, only to be told that you have HIV. It all started with period poverty, no sanitary pads. So So when I threw a challenge and I said, listen, no, women will not call, women will not support, women will not do this, women will not do that. I think there's only one lady who called. If I recall vividly, the name was Charity. But Mrs. Andrews in the studio says, David, so we had a lady from MTN, send some donations. And indeed, to be honest and sincere, women have contributed to the cause, yes. All I said on the day was that if we look at the Momo records, it's more from men than women. And we appreciate and we celebrate our female lawyers who joined us in the studios and gave us some 23 boxes. So I was watching, a program. I think it was it about the Kumeu by-elections or something? Yeah, it was. It was about the Kumeu by-elections. I was watching television, and then I had a call. I picked the call. The voice on the phone was so sweet, and you're just about to hear that voice, huh? So sweet, so warm, so welcoming. And she was like, "Are you David?" I said, "Yes, I'm David." And she's like, "Okay, fine. We want to contribute to the PAD campaign. We want to give to you 3,500 Ghana cedis worth of sanitary pads." I said, "What?" So yeah, we listen to you. We listen to you every day. And when you through that challenge that women don't support, women don't help, women don't this, we just want to prove you wrong. So through to their words, yesterday they came through with their money, and we bought more sanitary pads worth 3,500. Now, just to quickly add and say that the ones that the lawyers brought was also like 7,715. So they took a crack. So 3,500, 7,715 is over 10,000 Ghana cedis. We were gunning for 40,000. So just two contributions gave us more than 10,000 Ghana cedis. She's right here. Her name is a sentence. She doesn't have a name. Her name is a sentence full. So her name is. I will start and she'll continue. Please. Good morning, by the way. And listen to the quality of the voice I was talking about. Good morning, by the way.
Good morning, David.
And how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, David.
Her name is Dr. Mrs.
Linda Sariajabin Beduado.
Leo, why? Leo, what's up?
It's a sentence.
So let's take it again. Dr. Mrs.
Linda Sariajabin Beduado.
Let me stick to Linda. So welcome to the Cities of Love 99.5.
Thank you, David.
And up until she called me, I didn't know she's so much in love with Love FM. She's a family to Love FM. How's it like listening to Love FM? I mean, for you.
Radio really gets results, David. Our family, every part of our family has a radio. In our kitchen, it's love. Throughout the night, it's love. We do prayer line in the morning. David gives us motivation, then they care. So it's Love FM because your news source is credible. That's what I can say. And for discerning listeners like the people
like yourself.
Okay. Love FM is the place to tune into.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for the endorsement. So you listen to Love FM all the time.
Yes, we do.
And I'm sure you heard me say emphatically on radio on that faithful Tuesday that women are their own enemies or seem to be their own enemies.
Yes,
and hardly support them each other.
Yes.
You've heard us saying before, haven't you?
Yes.
Is it true?
It's not true.
It's not true that women are their own enemies.
Yes, even Leo came in. Look, even I didn't say it wasn't true, but it's true. Most of the callers were guys. They were even, some of them were advocating for the taxes on these sanitary pads
to be removed or reduced.
And seriously, I would say that I'm so happy and kudos to you guys because you are doing the way that we should have done. The way you are championing this. I'm a public health pharmacist, so I know where this is getting to. You hear about HIV, you hear about teenage pregnancy, and then girls' education being curtailed. So your commitment, seriously, you guys are doing a yeoman's job.
Something that women should be doing, huh?
Yes.
And unfortunately, they are not doing.
Oh,
I think that's what they're not doing it. They're not supporting.
They're not supporting us well enough. We're not getting that platform. If you give us the platform, we will come and do it.
But the stories you hear, have you yourself in your practice, have you come across girls who have given themselves to men simply because they could not afford sanitary pads? Have you come across girls who have gotten pregnant or have been infected with HIV because of lack of sanitary pads?
Seriously, I wouldn't say I've come across, but there's data.
Okay.
There's data because I did some projects and I was doing a peri-urban. So it's like some of these things, when you are in Kumasi, you only appreciate it. But when you go to the hinterlands, even in Ashanti region, and when you get to see how people are suffering, even just one CD, when you give somebody one CD, it's like you're giving the person the whole world.
Yeah.
So I can relate when they are telling those stories. Sometimes it's quite strange. When I heard about the newspaper, the polythene bag, I was like, how could this be? But I know that nobody will come and just concoct stories. There are things that are going on. But because we like coming across a part at Tech Junction, at the hospital, it's something that you see almost every day. So it looks strange, but it's not strange.
But indeed, the whole conversation began when that lady teacher called us. And it was it is in the Ferricrum constituency. That's not a village or some outskirts. So
seriously.
But Ferricrum.
Yes, that was last year. I was listening to it and I was lady pharmacists have been doing it. We solicit money and then we go and give. But I never knew that close. We go to Anoga, we go to Ferricrum, but I never knew that there too you get girls using
all those things.
Yes, I thought that we were just supporting them.
We went to Asim, girls. You know where Asim is?
Yes, please.
Close to Fantin Newtown.
Yes.
We went to Akram JSS. Akram is just around Aloga Junction.
Yes, please. I know.
So it is so close.
Yes.
Akram is Aswansi. Let me say Aswansi.
Yes, Aswansi.
So close.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. I was expecting such stories from where we're going, Amansie, those places. But when I heard the lady confirming that she could get girls, and I was like, wow, so close to us.
We are men, Linda, we are men, and we will not be able to appreciate what women go through during that time of the month. You're not just a woman, you are a pharmacist as well. How is it like to go through that cycle, let alone to use a brodia, what's the other one? Yes, a brodia, like the woman said.
That was the freshest one you had.
And then, the freshest one yesterday. We had of socks, the newspapers. How would that be like for a young girl to use for menstruation?
David, it is serious. I have 3 girls. And I would say when they are going through that, like you would feel, you wish you were the one going through it because you know what they are going through. The pain, sometimes they don't even want to go to church, don't want to go anywhere. They're even using pad. We can buy them, they can change.
As and when necessary.
Yes. So I was like, for somebody to be going through this pain, the menstrual cramps and everything, and the person hasn't got any comfort down there, it's like, what? Like punishing the person twice. Double trouble. And then you are there and you know that you saw yourself, and then somebody, stigma. Some of these things, if you are not there, you know, you just trivialize it. Oh, now what's I don't go school there, but you don't know what the person is going through. So I was like, seriously, just to Ferricrum, and we are having girls who don't have pad, then what are we getting in our villages? But seriously, that lady who brought it up, I would say God bless her, God bless her, God bless her.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
And for you to take up the challenge, seriously,
it's become an annual thing for us. We intend to do this every year.
God bless you.
And bless you too. And bless you too. But should pads be necessarily that expensive?
Pads should have been in every washroom. I think we should get to a point where any washroom that you enter, like let's say a ladies' washroom, there should be a pad somewhere. Because somebody could accidentally, the person doesn't know
her time is due.
Her time is due.
Yeah.
You just bump into and you know that you get one that you would use. But it's like because of the taxes, those that were buying around 10 cedis, now they are doing 20 cedis, and I'm like, look at the minimum wage. So if somebody has to be buying 20 cedis pad and that one can't even last for the cycle, and you're like, how many families can do that?
And when you mentioned that, every washroom should have it.
Yeah.
When you go to the rural areas, and Eugene would attest to this, do they even have a washroom?
Thank you.
Let alone to say we're going to put sanitary pads in that washroom for them to use. They go behind their classroom.
It's true.
They go behind some bush somewhere.
Yes, it's true.
Or have to do their business. So even when we have the pads to give, unless of course you look for yeah.
It's so sad.
It is, huh?
Yes, it is.
We intend to reach all the 43 MMDs, in this region. But the question is, how do we get the various, heads
to get on board?
Because these are politicians who are appointed into that office, and they have some jigogo that come their way once in a while. Can't we get them, the MCEs, the whatever, to also do something to help?
I think as you are championing this, there should be, because I've gone to places, and then after whatever presentation, you'd ask to use their washroom. And they'll say, hey, Madam Pacho, wait there. And it's like, rather making them uncomfortable because they don't have any place for you and you have to go and squat somewhere. So, just as you're saying, that would even not let the girl go to school because you know that you don't even have a place to go and change. So, I can just walk into any washroom like Lavia, it's a decent place. If I want to change, I can change. But as you're saying, I think then we should also be thinking about building lavatories. That's going to be another project. Yes, it's going to be another project.
So what touched you for you to place that call on that Tuesday?
Oh, I would say it's the Holy Spirit.
No. I would say the challengers are through. That women are their own enemies.
David, you started this last. But David, I would say that you started talking about this from last week. You've been asking for
from the beginning of this month. We started, yeah.
Good. And just as I said, Lady Pharmacist were also doing something on the side. But that day, I realized for 2 days, you would come in and then you'd be talking about the strange things. So when the woman called and was talking about the socks, I was like, wow. And then you was bringing bacteria and everything, goosebumps and stuff. So I was like, what could I do? But I just told myself, I've been contributing towards that one. But I don't know, it just dawned on me when you mentioned that, it's in my own friend. A man can be a common friend, the guys were rather the ones calling. I don't know. We were planning on celebrating the 13th anniversary of St. George's. But something dawned on me that why don't you just inform the other people? Because I know some people don't listen to the radio. I do. In the office, I do. So I'm abreast with some of these things. So I was like, let me just ask them. It's too close. But if we could
squeeze something,
champion this too.
And you championed it in a very beautiful. And for those of you who are watching us on Facebook right now, their package is already in. We're displaying some in the studios here at Love 99.5. They came in with a cash of 3,500 Ghana cedis. And even with the 3,500, there's a bit of a story to it. There's a slight story to it. Should I tell that story?
Yes, you can.
I can. Okay. So initially, when she called them, we did the calculation and everything. The amount was 3,450. And then she went to the team, and the team was like, 15 T. I'm going to 3,450. I'm going to 15 T. So she did a million around figure 3,000. But we're so grateful.
Yes, but David, seriously, I'm grateful that the president of the fellowship, Mrs. Lydia Beduado, she's my rival.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she's married to my husband's senior brother.
Okay.
And Lady Lawyer for Joe, she's part of the 7,000 Lady Lawyer.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
When I spoke to her, she just said she was going to talk to Mrs. Beduado. And then they called Pastor. And the way they all got on board, because we're in that street, but we engage in a lot of missionary support. So St. George's, we are supporting orphanages and stuff. But there's also this St. George's Council, because there's something that we say, let's take it to council meeting. But this was an ad hoc something. And then I was so surprised that she called and said, Pastor had bought into the idea, and we were even hoping to buy close to 7,000, but because you had also dashed out, I was like, what? Yeah. So I was like, David, that's why I said it's Holy Spirit working.
The 3,450. I said almost there been 50, so 3,500. But what joy I have, because for example, when we did last year, what we did, it was on the spur of the moment. I just said, help us, and the calls kept coming through. People drove in and brought us boxes, just like they've done this year. What gladdens my heart is Eugene and Leo going into next year. It will be far easier for us because, for example, the female lawyers who came, they have pledged their support that they will support us every year. Yeah. So which means that next year, and they also said they've done some commitment somewhere, so that's how come they brought us only 23. So which means next year it could be 50 boxes from them. Now, these wonderful, amazing women are also saying that they also would support us every year. Am I speaking your language?
Yes, please.
So they're also saying that they will support us every year. So which means that automatically we have people who are committed to this even going forward. That gives me joy. That gives me satisfaction. That tells me that we've begun something awesome and we're going to go further than we think we want to. And the idea is to reach out to all the 43 MMDAs with this campaign. Eugene, you're excited too?
Yes, David, I'm excited. I was on my phone because I was chatting with the the executive director for Africa Education was because of the washrooms. I know there's a data. I think almost schools do not have decent washrooms. And David, we are saying that it's not just about the provision of the sanitary pad, but it's also about having that period in dignity and feeling, safe and cool. Sometimes when you are eating at a certain restaurant, you go there not because of necessarily the food, but the ambience, the environment, how it is you. They even add on to the feel of the food and all that. But David, that said, watching so they got on the net. But
Asim, I think 3 years ago we had a conversation and we talked about Asim, where they didn't have a washroom. Even the teachers themselves at the time, they had their own challenges.
And David, there are even washrooms where, you see, it's a washroom, but it's
a bathhouse of a sort. So you have just started. You have just cemented the floor, erected some walls.
But does it qualify to be called a washroom? Because it's just a space provided for.
So where do you place the parts anyway?
David. So as Doc said, as we are going on, maybe one day we may even take up a project where we donate the part, because all the 43 MMDAs will have a touch from us. The first one will, let's say, Jara, what the Muslims say, Jara, we did it, but we are starting with a month here, and all the 43 MMDAs will be touched. KMA, Achema, and all those areas. You look at the data, then we go in there. You may even get to the point, as Doc said, the last time I was talking about a car, where we put all the team members for them to see. Whatever you see, sometimes when someone, as he said, you work at Tech Hospital, that was your first station. Who pass, and all that. But when you go to these communities, it ignites a certain empathy in you. And when you are talking, you will not lose sight of certain conditions. And maybe you may say we are even building one decent washroom for girls specifically. We may get there. We may take the baby steps. That's why we are appreciative of the female lawyers, Madam here, her facility, her hospital, and all that, for all these donations that
this one is coming from the St. George's Ladies Fellowship. Yeah.
Yes, David, and I'm also getting messages.
And what I think we should do, we'll talk about the messages soon. What I think we should also do is, in as much as we're targeting the 43 MMDAs, when we get to that community, let's get the MC, the chief executive, the district chief executive, let's get them. And once doing the presentation, but to be fair, someone like Sam Pine, they're supporting, and I think it's good. I need to get in touch with Kwame Nchi. I spoke to Maxwell of Swami MC.
Honorable Sticker, if you are listening to us,
David, all these people are mentioned because you yourself, you're distinguished, you have a good rapport. But David, as I told you,
let's talk about Woodylocks. Now, if you're looking for the very best security doors in Ghana, go nowhere than to Woodylocks. They deal in Israeli security and internal doors. Their doors are elegant, affordable, and durable. It has a gladiator locking system, 13 bolts lock all round into the galvanized steel frame. Their doors do not make noise when open or closed, which does not allow bad people to monitor the movement of people in the house. It is specifically coated with powder paint to avoid peeling of paint. It weighs over 60 kg for a single door. It is, it comes in single, large, 1.5 and double doors. Now you can also order for special height doors. Their doors are made of galvanized steel, so it is rust-free. At Woodylocks, keys are coded with 5 keys per door, which cannot be duplicated. Now, if you want peace of mind, you want security at home, your office, your banks, your warehouse, come straight to Woodylocks to have that door that lasts so long without any replacement. Now, there's a special offer for architects, for building contractors, and for real estate developers. Contact them at their showroom at Kwahoma off the Daban Sokoban Road. You can call them or send a WhatsApp message to them using this number, or numbers actually, 050-8777-755 or 0575-777-755. Woodylocks, we protect what matters most. Now, if you are doubting this, Lusani himself is a real estate developer, and he's gone there to purchase a few doors. He's excited about it. Lou, true or false?
True.
All right. Now, day in and out, we hustle and we grind to turn all our dreams into reality. So, like this doctor pharmacist here, she'll be running up and down, making sure that patients' prescriptions are on point, they have the right medications, and that everything is well for them. Her day-to-day activity sometimes, doesn't come easy. There are days I'm telling you she will stress out. She will feel so tired. But bottom line is, she being a health worker, she knows the benefits of Lucozade. She knows Lucozade has got her covered. So you can also do same. You can get the right energy boost to keep you going. Lucozade with glucose will restore your energy during your everyday routine. So wake up your vim with Lucozade every day and restore your energy. This advert is FDA approved. Let's talk about children. She says she has girls. How many girls? 3?
Yes, dear.
3 girls. Okay. How old are they?
Erama is 15, Nanava is 13, and Kukwa is 6.
6. First one, 15 and 13, 2 years. And now, now trending.
Pension baby.
But you know this. Do you have DSTV at home for them?
Yes, I do.
And they're benefiting from the DSTV.
Yes.
Let's share the other information about DSTV with them, our listeners out there, because fun time for kids means fun time with DSTV. Now, DSTV is a home of the best kids entertainment with something exciting for children of all ages. And you know what? The best part is they get to learn what's having fun. So give them premium enjoyment with shows such as the Coco Melon on Moonbug on DSTV. It's on channel 318. The Paw Patrol on Nicktoons, channel 308. Teen Titans, you have to go to Cartoon Network, channel 301. PL Max Power Heroes on Disney Junior, channel 309, and so much more. Now reconnect or stay connected by dialing star 759 hash to make sure your kids don't miss out on all the laughs. DSTV, it's your moment. Now, Airtel Tigo wishes to announce to its cherished customers that all unregistered SIMs will be permanently disconnected effective 31st May 2023 in line of NCA's directive. So don't blame them if from next Wednesday and beyond your SIM doesn't work. Don't blame Airtel Tigo. They want customers who are yet to complete their SIM registration to go and get to the nearest Airtel Tigo shop immediately with their Ghana card to avoid permanently losing their numbers. Now, aside from this is the juicy part. You get up to 5 GB free data instantly after your registration is completed. So get registered now. Airtel Tigo, life indeed is simple. So you wanted to say something, Eugene?
Yes, David. We have an interview coming on, but last year, Yah supported us.
Yeah.
This year, they are saying that they also support that their boxes are on the way, and but they will also be doing some, distributions at certain vantage points in Kumasi. So on between tomorrow and Friday to through Sunday, they'll go to certain vantage points where you can go and pick parts. I know some of you are calling me, David, me charge me for 2 minutes now. So please, if we cannot reach everybody, so you can target the Yah stream, and they are going to at least 12 places. They are starting from Poku Trading. They will be there. They will be at Swami Runabout. They will be at Brofuedu Traffic. They will be at G Runabout. They will be at the Tech Runabout or Tech Junction Enclave. They will be at Amakum Runabout. They will be at Labour. I have to ask the man, why are they going to Runabout? They will be at Amakum Runabout.
Hold on for me. Now, before you go any further, Leo, I just gave you my phone. Read the last message on my phone.
It says, good morning, David. I understand my MD, Yah Sanitary Pad, had a conversation with you to support this pad program. I didn't hear our name, or he didn't finish with you. I understand the goods will come today. And this is from Reverend Da Costa.
So we are doing it.
I thought now the message came. So again, Yas is saying that they are supporting Love FM to do this project. Last year they supported us keenly with boxes of sanitary. They are doing same this year, but they've also packaged special pass for girls and women, and you can take advantage of it. They are going to certain vantage points with their train or their bus or whatever, and you meet them and you get it. And again, the places are Poku Trading, Swami Runabout, Brofuedu Traffic, G Runabout, Tech Runabout, Amakum Runabout, Labour Runabout, the Kumasi Technical University at around Asim, the Krofum traffic light, at Tunsuburi traffic light, and the Buakwa traffic light, and the Buabu traffic light. So you can just pick a car, sit in the car, now Kobasa, now with your pass.
So yeah, Leo, take the phone again. I'm not far then welcome.
Okay, okay for now.
I said now I'm okay. Says now I'm okay. So thank you very much one more time for the donation. How's the feeling like for you? I mean, knowing that you're supporting this worthy cause, how's it feeling like?
For our core values, St. George's Ladies Fellowship, we have Thanksgiving, we have service. Service is the first. Thanksgiving, worship and love. So we think as women, trying to support, these are our children. That's what you will say. And it's part of evangelism, it's part of spreading the good news, part of showing love to people, not just doing for somebody who can give you something in return, but these are people who are deprived and they can't give you anything, but we are showing them love, as your name suggests.
Yeah, that's love for you.
We are spreading the love.
We live by our name every day. We live by our name every day.
I mean, Dave, for me, sometimes these gestures, I don't, when people say they are doing it for a reward, I'm like, no, it's just a human thing to do. Sometimes when you, Oyobi Papa, it's not because of what the person can do in return, but the satisfaction that you have.
You get,
that being that hope for that person, making sure that somebody has a little bit of extra time to, enjoy life. It's just satisfaction.
Now, you guys do things, and it makes me go back to the motivational messages that I read every morning. What you just said. says every big change in the world starts with one person. It could be you. It could be me. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in our own hands to make a difference. It's not the amount that matters, but the meaning behind your donation, the meaning behind the giving. Knowing that you're helping somebody, putting a smile on somebody's face, making a person's life better, comfortable, and all that. That's what matters. This is the last bit. The value of life is not in its duration, but in its donation. So I think that paragraph again says the value of life is not in its duration, but in its donation. You are not important because of how long you live. You are important because of how effective you live. So you guys have been effective. You've been supportive. So ladies from St. George's Women's Fellowship, we say thank you very much. And once Adjoa is here, she is our head of Reload. So head of Reload, we take one of the boxes, we take some pictures, and then as we say thank you very much. So Adjoa pick up. We're going on a commercial break. We should ask about
1xBet. Easy betting, easy winning. 1xBet, reliable bookmaker that offers you a huge range of bonuses, great odds, and many chances to win. Register now on 1xBet.com.gh and use promo code PLAY1 to get 300% bonus up to 3,445 Ghana cedis on your first deposit. 1xBet gives you more. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for person under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
Kickstart your day the safe and right way with a freshly brewed cup of piping hot coffee from Shell Bakery or Vida E Cafe. Reconnect and catch up with friends and unwind over cheesy burger goodness during your lunch break at Burger King. Relax this evening with drinks and meals at Honeysuckle and Starbites.
Relax and enjoy the perfect weekend plan filled with fun, food, and family at KFC, Burger King, or Starbites.
Refuel your energy at Shell and let your adventure drive you on this road trip.
Take a break at any of our Shell stations and enjoy any of these great offers from our partner restaurants. Shell, go well.
Obi na invite me say memra wedding. Na me bedroom here. Me share man for dressing. There's more room for improvement. Me say Messi afa me one me gina ha. Mr. Ultimate mo. Me nya kire wo say wo wura Ultimate Fashions mo. Referee Ferdinando, Kenneth Cole, Max Fendi, Perry Jacob, and member chefs papa bi. Italian shoes, slippers, sandals, khaki, material trousers, office wear. Enye na wo. Enye member nko a wo. E ma die wo. E man yo ma ye sheko wedding, party, engagement. Brands from across the world. Ellen Trace, Adriana Papel, Jones New York, Tehari, Casper, any baby keka ho se mo hia mo ho sa na se mo da ne di sa no a mo nda ne di spectacularly said ye be ya enkrofo be hu se wodro no edi mo wedding gown kolanta de ni nyina wo Ultimate Fashion o mapon wedding no would you take comment here ba me ho.
I like your dressing.
Me da say
Abrantie why you do?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, why for na bala ben?
Oh, debi edum here. Kumasi Ultimate Fashions Prisons Runabout, Accra, opposite UTC. Ultimate Fashion. Beauty is our style.
Hey, Charlie, the journey to your house is not for mere mortals. Going through more trotros than the number of people you have dated. The sandwiching of strangers with peculiar body colognes. Hey. Let's not mention the buga skills your trotro drivers demonstrate on the road. The number of mates misses out to your final bus stop. But you've got this. Wake up your vim with Lucozade. Because with Lucozade, you always make it through. Lucozade, restore your energy. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro.
The malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey. Fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How we go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and Lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Royal Food. pushing Royal Foam. Get it in your muscle. You bet your pillow free. Get 10% discount.
Oh la la! Ghana for Muntie, a Jomaya do, a Jomaya de. Wait there, Atadre, Yatidane. Royal Foam Ghana Limited, the saving country Ghana for. Sir, and they will be at the Tun and Yemono, Modio Montio. Royal Foam Ghana for at a 10% discount. Whom Afriso, Nempono, mattress be a Obeto every Royal Foam Ghana Limited Hono. Yamau pillow free. This is your time. Wonso Umreni, I was so to Royal Foam mattress, Edaso, no Winya Hontoso. For Royal Foam Ghana, I was 020-227-1000. Enjoy Royal Foam Ghana Limited for a mattress. Number 1 inch.
Royal Foam, I don't know.
Kikadie, Royal Foam for at the Tibeni Sukra.
Royal Foam Ghana Limited, would the Jipata.
Royal Foam still leading.
Get 10% discount.
Discover the latest household collection at Africa and our family. From beautiful towels, sanitary wares, kitchenwares, lighting, chandeliers, electricals, air conditioners, and home furniture. We have everything to make your home beautiful and cozy. A wide selection of high quality products comes at an affordable price, ensuring that you transfer your home without breaking the bank. Come and enjoy a whopping 20% discount on all our Femo furniture products, kitchen appliances, air conditioners, and bathroom accessories. Visit Africa Shop and our Femo showroom on Kumasi Ahujo Main Road before Atinga Junction. Alternatively, call us on 0244 4244 or 0551 137 777. Don't miss out on the opportunity to create your dream home. Shop now at Africa and our family. Africa, your one-stop shop.
Well, we have a very, very, very packed morning today. Just gone by was our conversation with the lady with a sentence as her name. But let me just stick to Dr. Linda. And she and her fellow, ladies at St. George's came through with some donation. And still, Charlie, we haven't gotten to the 100 boxes yet. We're very, very close, but we need a little more push for us to be able to achieve our target. So if you want to support us, which of course we are welcoming that support, we say send us something to 059-303-8840. That's our Momo number, 059-303-8840. But now we have an interview coming up your way. I have Isaac Mensah with me. Go on Facebook. I say I've seen beard, even that of Sarkodie and all. But this one, the shape. Go on Facebook and check what I'm about to talk to him about. We're here to talk about how you can get your children abroad to study. I mean, most of you would want your kids to study, in the UK, in the USA, in Canada, and in other developed countries for several reasons. Now, unfortunately, some people out there would engage with people who would take monies from them, and at the long run, they don't even get to Kotoka International Airport, let alone to fly to that dream country to go and study. This one is legitimate. This one is conksure. All right, and you don't pay anything. If you're doubting me, let me say good morning to Isaac Mensah as we begin our conversation. And by the end of the conversation, you'll appreciate what I'm talking about. Isaac, good morning to you.
Good morning. I would like to say good morning to your lovely listeners as well. So, just to start, my name is Isaac from Excel Plus Education. Excel Plus is one top-notch institution if you think of studying abroad. Basically, over the years, we've been able to build that level of expertise. We have staff that are really, really well trained In terms of admission, you can count on us. In terms of genuine visa acquisition, think of Excel Plus. We do not charge. I'm sure you might be wondering, why don't you charge? How do you make money? Basically, we don't charge because we want to take the stress off every applicant we come across. And we have specific schools we work with across the globe. The top-notch ones like the UK, US, Australia, Canada, name it, Germany. We have specific universities we work with and we have contracts with them. That is how come we don't stress our applicants with money issues as well.
Now, somebody sitting back somewhere would ask him or herself, we've heard about other organizations that say they're doing the same. Some of them have disappointed people, and stuff like that. What makes Excel Plus so special, so unique from the others on the out there?
Right, thank you. As mentioned earlier, our system of operation is not just the one-man job, sort of someone sitting in one corner and trying to make money from people. We have a huge following, and what we do is beyond just our services, we also advise and give career counseling. Let's say I have Kojo in my office and Kojo wants to pursue mechanical engineering, but looking at Kojo's grades, Kojo will do well with international relations. Putting Kojo on that course that is mechanical will later affect him. So my best advice to Kojo on that day will be, let's think of another course. So we go beyond just applying for schools for people and getting them visas. We actually do proper career counseling.
That's very nice. Yes. I don't know whether you prepared for this question, because I know you have been around for a while and you've assisted and helped so many people. But roughly, do you have an idea as to how many students Excel Plus has helped to get admissions out there to school, roughly?
Right. So our main intakes usually is September, and almost every September our numbers, if not on the top, we are looking at roughly between 60 to 100 students.
60 to 100 students.
Yeah, per intake.
And you've done this for some time now. So tell us
beyond 5 years.
Beyond 5 years.
Yeah.
So, but I hear that you have a study abroad fair coming up.
Yes.
Tell us about the study abroad fair.
All right. So we do this twice in a year. What happens is we bring down all or most of the universities we work with, so that our applicants or clients will have a proper feel of what we do.
So let's do this. If I understand what you're saying correctly, there are people out there who do a lot of fake stuff out there.
Yeah.
So we don't get to interface or interact with the schools and the people who belong to those schools.
Exactly.
They front they purport to front for people.
Exactly.
In your case, the representatives from the various universities in the UK, the USA, the Canadas and co, you bring them down for people to engage directly with them.
Exactly.
And that's what this study abroad fair is all about. Wow.
So you get to you get first-hand information from these institutions, from scholarships. I'm sure other people might be interested in the work part, but that's what I always say. Go to school. Obviously, you have the work opportunities attached to it as well.
I see.
And then you have everything concerning courses, first-hand information from the schools as well. And on-spot admissions can take place if you meet the entry criteria.
If you meet the entry criteria.
Yes.
So who can attend this event? I mean?
Basically, the event is for everyone in the sense that parents, students, the layman as well, because you have some people who might not be in that field to go to school, but their wards as well. So everyone is open to everyone.
Leo, it's open to you too. But this is beautiful. I like the bit where I get to engage, I get to interact with representatives from the various universities, have a one-on-one with them, ask them all the questions that is on my mind, clear all doubts on my mind. Is this for free, or one has to pay something to be able to attend this?
This is absolutely free, from registration to participating on the day itself.
Free,
no charges.
Every bit of it is free.
No charges online. It's all free.
Why?
Basically, we are trying to make this open to all. Yes, that is why it is free.
Okay, so you mentioned the program, who can attend and who this event is for and all that.
Yeah.
What then comes to mind? Is there anybody who can say, well, this one is not for me? It's not for me.
Well, I'm saying it's open for all because probably just like you're saying, the individual might say, media school, they say, but his word, her word, sibling, family member, friend somewhere might benefit if the person attends as well.
So no matter who you are, whether a farmer, a driver, whoever you are, be at this study abroad fair. Ask all the questions that's on your mind. Get all the necessary answers you desire or you require, and then take the right decisions. So let's now talk about where the event is taking place and when it will take place, the time it will take place, everything about the event. When is it?
So the event is at Lancaster, formerly Golden Tulip.
Okay.
Here in Kumasi.
Okay.
It's tomorrow, God willing. So,
okay.
And treat everybody to come. It starts at 10, closes at 5.
10 to 5.
Yeah.
So is that to suggest that if I come there, let's say 10:30, I'll be there up till 5, or when I come and I'm done with my engagement or my bit, I just leave?
Yeah. So when you come, you make all the necessary inquiries, and you're okay. You can leave. Even you just need to spend a minute there. Once you get what you want, you can stay.
So again, let's take a few steps back. Which are the people, the universities that we should expect tomorrow?
Right.
From which countries are we expecting these people from?
All right. So these universities are mainly UK universities.
Okay. For tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
It's UK universities.
Yes.
So for those of you who want to study in the UK, that's for you for tomorrow. I'm sure he says their intake is in September.
Yeah, September.
So which means that between now and September, the UK will come, the US will come, the Canadians will come, and all that. We'll bring you all that necessary information.
Yes.
But if you want to study in the UK, the United Kingdom, the universities, the people are in town, and so run us through it.
Pardon?
Right. Yeah.
Bangor.
Okay.
University of Bangor, Aston University, University of Bradford, Anglia Ruskin. That's one of our close partners.
Okay.
And then Northumbria University.
So for whatever reason, maybe somebody is on his way to Accra right now, to Sonyani, is listening to us and says, I'm going to miss this tomorrow. Aside being there in person, do you have a virtual or an online created where they can engage?
Yes.
Or it's just a face-to-face thing?
It's the face-to-face because we want them to have that practical experience with the universities.
Okay.
Nonetheless, on any day, if for some reason you can't attend tomorrow, you can just call us. We'll assist you from there.
So you can call them or visit their offices.
Exactly.
I'm sure you have offices in Kumasi.
Yes.
Where can we find your office in Kumasi?
Just around Ahojo, Atinga Junction specifically.
Atinga Junction. When
just
I get
a minute away. Just a minute away from Atinga Junction.
So give us. We know at Atinga Junction.
Yes.
Give us another landmark. So I get to Atinga Junction. Where
just
do I go?
Adjacent the Day Spring Community School. Day
Spring Community School. So just send the Day Spring Community School. Give us telephone numbers just in case we get there and we can find you.
On the road to Cicero?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you can contact Excel Plus on 024338494.
No, take it again.
024334894.
So now you know why I said take it again. So one more time, take it again for me.
024334894.
So let's say it's 0243 334894. 0243 334894. So Isaac Mensah, what would you want to leave us with before we say bye bye and thank you for coming?
All right. So currently the Accra session is ongoing. So for our listeners who might have people around Accra, they can inform them. And tomorrow, like we said, it's all free and everybody's welcome.
Between 10 a.m.
and
5 p.m. Former Golden Tulip, now Lancaster, hotel. Go there and ask all questions you need. If you want to go and study in the UK, or you want your child to go and study in the UK, do this tomorrow, and you'll be glad you did. Do this and thank me later. Why? So Isaac Mensah, once again, thank you very much. He is with Excel Plus Education. They want a bright future for you and for your children. So why don't you grab it? Well, we've got more coming up your way, but before then, some messages.
Combination
Yes, and it's still here on Love 99.5 FM, and I want to share this quick ones with you before we go back and join the Small Morning Show team in Accra. And of course, there's other interviews coming your way, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We got a lot for you. But listen to this. If you're a mom and your favorite Nestle, if you're a mom, your favorite Nestle Cerelac is looking for the next superstar mom, you can stand a chance to win your share of the $1,000 up for grasp. Yes, you heard me right, $1,000. And then $1,000 shown is 12. So simply participate by sharing a 60-second video of yourself singing your own special lullaby to a predefined Cerelac tune in the Lullaby Mummy competition. It's the Lullaby Mummy competition. Remember, your video must feature a Cerelac maize variant. Follow Baby and Me Ghana on Facebook and Instagram to be eligible to enter and win. Terms and conditions do apply. Times are hard, and the one thing that everybody is looking for is cash. Yes, Mijina has this here as people need money. The situation is tough for a lot of people. So whether it's a cash to pay your bills for your kids' school fees or your home improvement or building projects, Societe Generale has saying they got your back. The bank has launched the biggest loans campaign of the year, Yatisu Loans promo. SG Ghana is offering amazingly discounted interest rates on its loans, both customers and non-customers, including staff on the controller and accountant general's payroll. You can enjoy access to these heavily discounted loan rates. Yes, they say nowhere cool, but SG Ghana is here to lighten your financial burdens. Get a loan now by visiting any of the bank's 42 networked outlets or call the call center 0302 214 314 0302 214 314 today. Always ask, and then it shall be given by SG Societe Generale Ghana. The terms and conditions, of course, do apply. The promo ends on the 7th of August 2023. Societe Generale, the future is you. So Robert & Sons Optical Services second branch is now open in Kumasi Apreport Junction, adjacent Angel FM, in the same premises with Amenfi Rural Bank. Enjoy amazing discounts and free giveaways on our Kumasi Apreport Junction branch. And visit us at the ultramodern Kumasi Apreport Junction branch for comprehensive eye care and unbeatable products and services for children and adults. We are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call 0507-658-876 or 0501-519-111. 0501-519-111 for more information. Terms and conditions, of course, do apply. Robert & Sons, seeing is believing. So Excel Plus Education, your leading university placement service provider, is again this year hosting top universities from the UK in Accra and Kumasi. This event is free and promises to be insightful and interactive. Come, let's meet delegates and representatives from some of the UK's finest universities and have all your questions answered. What more are you looking for? So you can take advantage of this event to secure your university placement and explore your scholarship options. You may come along with your academic documents, that's WASSCE results, degree certificate, transcript, and CV for on-the-spot application. The event date is on the 25th of May in Accra and 26th of May in Kumasi. The venue is the Lancaster Hotel, former Golden Tulip Hotel for both universities. The time is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for Accra and 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Kumasi. Visit the website and register for free at www.excelplusonline.com. You can also call or WhatsApp Excel Plus Education to book your spot on the following numbers. That's 0544 58 2008 0544 58 2008 or 0243 334894 or 0302 463288 0302 463288. Call these numbers and then you can register and be part of this program.
You, listeners of Love 99.5 FM, follow your superstation on social media and enjoy all of our content right now. Like and follow us on Facebook at LUV99.5 FM. Follow us on TikTok at LUV99.5 FM. Do same on Twitter at LUVFM995 and subscribe to our YouTube channel at LUVFM995. Remember, you can also listen to us by downloading the My Joy Online app on Play Store and App Store. Love 99.5 FM. Experience the joy.
You provide the fire.
Daily focus on your superstation Love 99.5 FM is giving you an opportunity to start your day right with anointed men of God. Tune in daily at 5:15 a.m. and be blessed. Be edified with Joel Osteen on Monday.
Just because it seems like God is too late doesn't mean that He's not going to come through. Don't be impatient for Him to act. Keep believing, keep praying, and every blessing that belongs to you will show up.
Receive the word with Reverend Eric Ajay Bediako of New Life City Chapel, Bokrom, every Tuesday.
Anytime the Holy Ghost comes to dwell in your heart, He produces His nature in you. And so you that some time ago you were whatever, you begin to have desires for holy things in your life.
On Wednesday, make a date with His word, His power, and His presence with Reverend Victor Osei, General Overseer of Family Chapel International.
One thing you should never allow in your life is for people to take you for granted. Go where you are celebrated and not where you are simply tolerated.
Live a relevant life every Thursday with Reverend David Seth Kwanzaa, head pastor of Mid-Country Chapel, Amokom.
Never think that the worship of God, the service of God, and the prayers you have prayed some years ago, God has forgotten it. It will keep on working until you reach your highest heights in life.
And on Friday, Reverend Simon Ampofo of Gracefield Chapel comes your way with Word Explosion.
You are blessed in your going out and blessed in your coming in, even now and forevermore.
Daily focus on Love FM. Start your day right with a word from God.
You love it, don't you? Delicious, and nutritious.
Hello, mums. Cerelac has a new look and is fortified with Iron Plus. Rest assured, Mum, baby has adequate nutrition support for growth and development. New Cerelac, same love.
Mommy loves you.
Cerelac. It's all good, Mum. This advert is FDA approved.
Get the power. Experience His presence. Secure His promises. And enter His prominence.
Authority is a function of the revelation of God in the Spirit. So the more a man gains revelational knowledge, the more you have access into the realms of the Spirit.
You can say yes to the word of God, but practice differently. It means you are a liar, a deceiver. But when you say yes to the word of God and we see you practicing what the word of God has said, that is when we see that somebody is in the faith of Christ.
This is a Word of Life broadcast that lights the world with life with Prophet John Anoche. This and every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. on Love 99.5 FM.
Listen up, people. There's good news for Airtel Tigo customers who haven't started and those who are yet to complete their SIM re-registration. Yes, good news. Complete your SIM re-registration and get free 5GB data falla to browse, chat, Zoom, TikTok, Snap, and do more on Airtel Tigo to change your world. If your SIM has been blocked, don't worry. You can have your number back and also get a whopping 5GB data as soon as you register with your Ghana card. Simply visit the nearest Airtel Tigo shop or agent today. Complete your SIM registration now. Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
1xBet. Easy betting, easy winning. 1xBet, reliable bookmaker that offers you a huge range of bonuses, great odds, and many chances to win. Register now on 1xbet.com.ga and use promo code PLAY1 to get 300% bonus.